It's Louise Fay with...
We go again, Louise. We go again.
Action. It's Louise Fay for VI Boxing Promotions, and today I am joined with the one and only Josh Warrington.
He's back again.
He's back again. How are you doing, Josh? It's been a while.
It has been a while. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Just got over my jet lag. It's been nearly 2 weeks since I've come back from Las Vegas, but I've been absolutely raw off with the sleep and whatever. Been absolutely zapped of energy, but I'm here waiting for the phone to go. Ticking over, as per usual. That seems to be the story of my life. I'm just ticking over, waiting for phone to go. But hopefully, should have some news soon.
Okay, so we think we know who this is going to be against. Okay, but I'm going to put out two names, and I'm going to pretend this is a wish list. All right, and I want you to give me a response on both.
Yes.
And then we'll move on from there. So the first one, Lee Wood.
Go on.
If it was to be made with Lee Wood.
Right, so if in my wish list, if I could say, I don't know, right, Josh, you've got 3 fights. Give me a list that you're only allowed 3, and it's free. Then you've got a call a day, right? Okay, I'd say Lee Wood. I'd say Mauricio Lara, and I'd say anyone in America. If Luis Alberto Lopez were to step up, that'd be even better, because that's my 3 L's there. But that third one is like, it can be whoever. But like the first 2, they're concrete. Lee, obviously my latest fight, and the one who's got an L over me, but it's got a little bit nasty since that fight, and it's weird me saying that, because Michelle Lau got out there and spat at me, but because of so much interviews going back and forwards with me and Lee, and it seems to have turned a little bit personal. I mean, the conflict between both yourself and Lara and yourself and Lee are completely different, aren't they? The context around those are completely different. There's scores to settle with Lee in the way that fight ended, and the fact that, for me as a fight fan, you weren't given that minute and you weren't given that opportunity to go back out and box that next round. Yeah. All right, so I can understand why you'd want to put that one to bed. But for Lara now, this is 3 years coming up. It must be 3 years in summer. Yeah. Why does it still bother you so much? Because he's the only man. Well, he was the first man to stop me. The first man to give me an L. And just the way that it's kind of materialised, like, he got given an opportunity. We were just meant to keep busy, boxed him behind closed door. He ends up knocking me out, and it kind of like spoiled my pie, because I was looking at fighting Zhu Can for the Ring Magazine belt, 8 weeks later, and then we went to have the we did have the rematch at Headingley, and then it was stopped on accidental leg clashes, although his team screamed that they might made them purposely. And this is the conflict I'm kind of alluding to, Josh. I was there, by the way. We touched gloves after, and everything's kind of alright, and then next minute I see videos of him screaming and shouting that I'm a dirty this and I'm a cheating this, and then some things came on the social media that I disrespected his father. I didn't even know his father was part of his training team, but I disrespected his father, who was part of his training team, and now it's personal, wants to finish me. Fast forward a few years later, I'm sat ringside watching him versus Lee Wood. Yeah. He knocks Lee Wood out, and then he comes up to ropes, spits him, which is like the lowest of the lowest, and then it's kind of, it sparks a fire back up in me, because I would have stayed like, fuck him, he's moved on, but that's where we're at. So that's never gone away, and it annoys me, because I feel that I have the beating of him. I really do. He's a strong puncher, he's an hard puncher, he's knocked me out, but do I think he's a better fighter than me? No. And it's hard to swallow, because he's got the win over me, and we've got a draw together, and people say, well, he's beat you. I say, yeah, I know, but I still don't think he's better than me. So I'd like to just put that to bed. I don't say grates him mentally, but it's been there a long time, and like I say, I feel that when my head switched on, I beat him comfortably. then going on to that that third wish on that list that I just mentioned then, America. Lopez.
Yeah.
What an away day that would be, Josh.
Oh, it'd be fantastic an away day. Louise, I know it gave me butterflies, last week when I was there in Vegas. There for Maxi, and just it's something that I've said more or less since picking up the world title. The first defence against Carl Frampton, I had my mandatory in Galad, and after that, like, please take me to America.
I remember that
I was
clearly.
begging.
I remember it clearly.
I was looking to fight Gary Russell Jr., Shakur Stevenson, Leo Santa Cruz. I just wanted one of these other big names, and like, I've said to you before, Louise, I'm a boxing fan. Yeah. I want to see myself in competitive fights. I don't want to be seeing myself fighting people who should be beaten. So, and when I was growing up, I might be like yourself, where I used to watch like Rick Hatton and Joe Calzaghe. Boxing over the years flourished over the last 15 years or so, but back in the day it used to be there, and that still, has a bit of it sits with me a little bit. I'd love to see my name in lights on the Vegas Strip. I'd love to give my following loyal support an away day. I'd love to see them telling me about the stories months and years after. Josh, I remember we went to Vegas.
On together down the Strip, 20,000.
When you took us to Vegas, we were in that Caesar's Palace, right? And I tell you what happened, and all of a sudden, stories just go off, and you made that happen. And it's like, some people have followed me from the bloody leisure centres, and for them to say, hey, I followed him when he was fighting the Hillsborough Leisure Centre down in Sheffield, or I followed him when he was in Huddersfield Leisure Centre, I followed him when he boxed in Bolton on that undercard of Scott Quigg. To say that they've followed me from all the way there to the arenas, to the stadiums, to over to America would be something incredible. Obviously I'm not going to see all that, but it's just a personal bucket list tick for me. I'm a boxer. You can fight any ring, it doesn't matter. But it's for those who follow me. That's the main thing.
Do you know what I find really interesting about this conversation we've had, Josh? Is you haven't mentioned the Middle East. You haven't mentioned Saudi.
Yeah.
All right. And when I interview fighters, that is the word that's on the tip of everybody's tongue. Saudi. Everybody wants that opportunity in Saudi. What you've said is what a real throwback classic fighter wants. Their name on the Las Vegas Strip in lights, because we don't see that so much now. The new Vegas is out there, and so for me, I would be so excited to see that out in Vegas, and I'm 100% going to be banging that drum.
Well, like I say, when I come through, Saudi weren't around. Saudi didn't exist.
Exactly.
And so it is the pinnacle. Even now, obviously there's a temptation of ka-ching, that there.
But this is not what it's about.
No, it's not.
It's about
it's
legacy.
Not. Exactly.
Yes.
It's me and Steve went over to Vegas. But it was another 7 years ago now. We watched Carl Frampton versus Santa Cruz, and he knows how to lap up a big fight. He knows how. We're down at the MGM. The cab drivers, hey man, we're from UK. Oh, you're gonna see the big fight, are you? Like, they absolutely love it. Hey, remember when Rick Hatton and you guys are crazy? They love it. It's it's on buses, it's on cabs, it's on blackjack tables, and it's like the whole city gets soaked up. But you don't have to be just Vegas. I'd love to go to New York. New York is just Madison Square Garden. And it's like I say, it's not all for me. Yeah, it's to say it's on my CV. I boxed in the States. You can tell your grandkids that in the future. But it's for my support. It's for them to say, we followed Josh all over and we were there. I have a lot of Leeds United followers.
I've not noticed.
and a lot of them, Leeds United can take them around Europe, but they can't take them to America. And listen, it goes beyond Leeds United because I have fans from all over the place. To have the memories of the Josh Warrington and Leeds fans going all around America, singing and shouting and screaming wherever they went. They're very passionate. I'm sure know. And just to see, look back on the pictures and videos and that, in years to come. It weighs more than, it sounds daft saying it, but weighs more than a pound note.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Josh, thank you so much. I look forward to hearing the fight news when it drops real soon. Hopefully it's one of the three. Louise Fay, VIP Boxing.
Thank you. For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north. Click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.